Finally, 好耐唔見。
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming.
Thank
Please
you.
take a seat. Hi guys, good afternoon again and welcome back to Lunch with Jun. This is episode 6 and today I have with me my very good friend Ms Lisa Huang.
Thank you, Jun.
Thank you for coming. Thank you. For those who do not know Lisa, she is our title holder, Miss Singapore World 2005.
That's
right. I'm so honored to have her with me today. And besides the lunch that I'm going to have with you, there will be an interesting topic that we are going to embark on later.
Yes, I'm looking forward.
Thank you. So let me introduce the menu for today. And before I talk about the menu for today, I think everybody now knows this is at MASA Artisan Dimsum Cafe at Orchard Gateway. So because I think there was some episodes done with this location, so I don't think this is any stranger to anyone now. This is MASA Artisan Dimsum Cafe at Orchard Gateway. So what I'm going to introduce to you today is actually in celebration of Mid-Autumn Festival, but at the point of time, okay, so today I'm going to introduce our new dim sum creations in celebration of Mid-Autumn Festival. These are the two xiao long bao that is new. Okay. One of them is mala xiao long bao. The other one is chili crab xiao long bao.
Let me guess.
Yes.
Chili crab, mala.
Yes. So these are the two new flavors that has already been in the menu. All these were launched on 15 September.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm very honored to try
prior
this
to the
today.
Mid-Autumn Festival. Because you may not know, if you don't come here, you may not know that we have a new dim sum,
That's right.
And this is my favorite. Okay. This is a dumpling where inside you have sigua quash melon with mushroom and some turnips. The texture is very good. And of course, this is a new version of our siu mai.
Very
It is
nice.
spinach siu mai.
The colors look very, very
spinach
nice.
queen siu mai is something new. And this is our new style of spring roll.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So what's inside?
Inside is some chives, gao choy, with dried shrimps and to make it fragrant, stuff like that. You can try
Very
later.
interesting, yes.
Now, this is a golden pancake.
Wow.
We call it the 黄金大饼, 黄金大饼,
Wow, okay.
Inside there is some Sichuan 豆芽, Sichuan bean sprouts, and some pork floss.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the taste is quite
It's like sweet,
unique.
a little bit sweet,
Sweet and savory, both. Yeah.
Okay.
Then of course, 应节, we must have something like this, Now you can see.
The auspicious words are all on
Yes,
it.
we have fa and we have
Thai.
Thai, So one of them is cai bao, vegetable.
Okay.
Then the other one, it is actually like sweet lotus paste and salted egg yolk. This is a twisted version of mooncake.
Oh, okay.
Because this year, right, I think many restaurants are not doing mooncake.
Okay.
As you know, the malls are restricting all the traffic flow.
That's right.
So they no longer, this year we no longer have the mooncake galores, like especially
That's
Takashimaya,
right.
the atrium where we have
The
a lot
exhibition
of,
and
when during Mooncake Festival, we will all go there and
That's right.
browse around and see
That's right.
which are the brands of mooncakes we will try and stuff like that.
Yes.
So this year, because of the pandemic,
That's right.
there won't be
The
any
world has
such
changed.
things. Yeah. So we are not doing any mooncakes this year, but of course, 应节 to celebrate Mid-Autumn, we just do this version is like a mooncake.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we have here is like, they call it 打滚.
Wow. Let me help you with
It is a 豆沙 豆沙is red bean paste, you know, in a chewy roll, you know, and sprinkled with peanuts.
Wow.
It's very refreshing. I like this.
So it's like more a dessert.
Yes, it is not too sweet. I always tell the chefs, you know, don't make things too sweet. If they are desserts, don't make it too sweet.
Slim girls like you don't eat too sweet, right?
Not only that, I think in general nowadays, you know,
we are more health conscious these days, right?
Things, you know, especially cakes or desserts, right? We don't like them too sweet, you know, because sometimes it can be very difficult to the throat when it's too sweet.
Okay.
Come, let me help you. You're my guest.
Thank you.
Yes. And of course, this one you can tell is a watermelon.
Yeah, I've been asking.
This is a watermelon.
Yes.
As everyone can see here, you know, it is a watermelon jelly.
All right.
Okay, and inside, as you can see, like the black seeds, they are actually
the dragon fruit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Inside is stuffed with dragon fruit, both red and white dragon fruit. I want it to look like watermelon.
It looks really like a watermelon from far.
This will be our dim sum for today, you know. So I would recommend that maybe you can try this first. This is my favorite.
Wow.
You try and let me know.
Okay.
If you like it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Jun, you ordered a pink drink for
me.
I
forgot about the drink. Let me introduce
I love
the drink.
Pink, right? Okay, tell me about my pink drink.
Okay, this is, you know, in Singapore we have bandung.
Yes.
Yeah. This is a bandung mixed with grass jelly and jackfruit.
Okay.
And then we sprinkled with roses. Petals, in it.
Very nice.
And the foam is like a new version to drink bandung.
Very nice.
For those who doesn't know what bandung is, it is like a rose syrup. Locally in Singapore we call it bandung, but it's actually rose syrup. You know, so rose syrup, you know, mixed with milk, and then of course with the condiments.
Nice. Very nice.
Okay, my drink. What I've chosen for myself today is soya bean chendol.
Matches your blouse.
Really, does it? I'm sure Singaporeans, Malaysians, we all know what chendol is.
Yes.
But for those who don't know what chendol means, it is actually a local dessert. You know, where normally this chendol is made with coconut milk. But this one, I did not use coconut milk. Instead, it is made with soya bean.
Very healthy choice.
Juice, yes. In it, we have, of course, the red bean, the gula melaka, which is the brown sugar, the green color jelly, you know, things like that. Wow. So it is soya bean chendol.
Very good.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you for having me.
Cheers. Thank you for coming. I hope you like it.
It's a Barbie drink.
Right, Barbie drink.
It's a Barbie drink.
Then, of course, you know, just to add on with dim sum, you normally take dim sum with Chinese tea.
Okay.
This is our special Ginseng Oolong Tea.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe later on we can try.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's enjoy the cold drink first.
Thank you.
Okay.
Let's
so
try.
Please
your
try.
favorite one.
I will try this xiao long bao.
Okay.
It sticks.
Very nice. I like the skin. It's very well done. Chewy but not too thick.
It is like we call sui jing bao, you know?
Yeah.
The crystal dumpling.
But the sui jing bao, if it's too thick, then the skin is not so nice. This is very nice. Very well made.
Okay, I will let you try. I believe you will like this because it is very tasty.
This is the crab meat.
Chili crab, yes.
Okay.
Here, you know. Okay.
Wow, 今天我很有
You take
口
this
福
food.
了。
It's nice. Chili crab. Chili crab.
Really, the chili crab taste. Let me see what's inside. Okay, it's very nice. It's a very unique taste.
Correct. And of course, this is the mala. Mala is again a little spicy, but the mala kind of spiciness.
Very good.
Okay, later on, I think, would you like the fa or the Thai? 你要财还是要发
我好想发财。
OK， 就是两个都要。OK， 我们 share 吧。
我们一起发财好吧？
一起发财。
一起发财。
Okay.
啊，一人一半。
菜 is the vegetable bun.
啊。
菜嘛，哈菜。
啊
Yeah.
，OK， 有道
You
理。
know, inside is like all the what you would normally see in vegetable spring rolls, you know, rice rolls,
Okay.
you know, turnips, 四季豆、芹菜、冬菇的那种。
OK。
mushrooms. Then, of course, this is the, you know,
The lotus.
the 月饼.
Wow.
It's
蛋黄.
a new version of 月饼 because we did not do mooncake this year, but in celebration of Mid-Autumn Festival, you just have to have something
Yes.
that is similar to the mooncake. So this is
Very cute.
our version of mooncake.
Very very cute. 我们都
中秋
发财。
节快乐！
谢谢。我们都
虽然是
发
过了。
我们都一起发财嘛。
好，一起发财。
一起发财，好棒。
呀，菜包。
好吃。It really tastes like mooncake.
Right.
Yes, because the 莲蓉 right, it's not the very dark type. It's really the white lotus.
White lotus. It's white lotus. You know, so yeah, it's just our new version.
Very good, very innovative. I think you have an amazing team. You always come up with new and
Yeah,
you know creations
actually,
for you.
A lot of thanks have to be given to the kitchen team.
Really,
you know,
really.
Because, you know, although these creations can be from me, but without them, it is just not possible.
That's
you know?
right.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
And normally as chefs, right, they have to be adventurous to try out new things. Yeah, so I'm glad they are receptive always to my ideas, you know, so I'm glad.
That's why I say you have an amazing team.
Thank God. You know, Lisa, I know that, you know, you are a title holder.
That's right.
You know, I say you are, that means actually the title will stay with you forever, although it happened in year 2005.
That's right. That's
Right? So you are Miss Singapore World 2005. Can you tell us, share with us, you know, especially I think many viewers would like to know. People who are your friends may not have heard it from you. How did you, what prompted you, you know, what journeyed you towards taking part and compete in the beauty pageant?
I think initially when I first joined my first beauty pageant, it's more like a challenge to myself. I want to see whether I can achieve something. And thereafter I managed to win my first competition, and progressively I joined many other international competitions, and finally I entered with Miss World.
Oh, so Miss World wasn't your first competition?
No, it was like
I
my
see.
fourth. My
Your fourth?
Yes, my fourth.
Okay.
So I represented Singapore 4 times on
So
international
what was the
stage.
first one? And then subsequently, what were they?
The first one I actually represented Singapore in Miss Chinese International, which is organized by TVB. They also organized Miss Hong Kong. So it's the same organizers, and
Yes.
that was an eye-opener.
Right. So because the organizer was TVB,
That's right.
So did that competition take you to Hong Kong? You know, to,
Yes,
to
yes, yes.
experience?
They flew us all the international contestants all to TVB, and they, you know, housed us in Shangri-La Hotel for the entire 2 months.
2 months.
That's right.
I
And
see.
we really did all the things that you can imagine, like all the exciting stuff, press conferences every day, and eating good food, and of course that comes with a lot of rehearsals as well. So that was a very grueling experience, because I remember I woke up at 4 a.m. every day, and I only get to sleep at 1 a.m. at night.
Oh, so
And that's the TVB life.
their activities are all filled up. You know,
Yes,
the
so
agenda is
that's
very
right.
closely packed.
So in the day, we usually have to attend a lot of you know, activities, press conferences, or you know, like we have to attend certain shows and all that. And at night we have to do all the rehearsal and for the main show. Yeah. So I remember the main competition was held outdoor, and we have to wear swimsuit under the temperature like I think 10 degrees Celsius.
Oh, that was cold.
Yes,
Yeah.
and every night we do rehearsals like that, you know.
Now, just now when you were mentioning this, you say that you are given good food. Aren't you not supposed to eat? You know, I thought, you know, because you're going through a pageant, and we have heard, you know, that contestants, like in beauty pageants, they are very strict with their diet. You control what you eat.
Okay, I think all the ladies, we really love food. Okay, but we do make it a point that on a personal note, we eat on our own. We try to eat something healthy like salad or fish or something not so oily. And then we do stick to the strict exercise regimes.
Oh, we have exercise regimes.
Yes, I mean, it's not compulsory, but it's for your own self, right? Who doesn't want to look good?
Yes.
So for myself, I still, even up to today, I still do all my Zumba, aerobics, yoga, almost like 3 to 4 times a week.
Wow.
Yeah, so because I love food, I cannot stop eating, you can't. Yeah, but I will.
That's true.
Yeah, so I will eat and then I will still, go and work out.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
to
think,
maintain.
Yeah, that's the best way, if we want to keep fit and yet we don't want to give up on good food, you have no choice but you have to exercise.
That's right,
Yeah.
that's right, that's
Yeah.
right. So sometimes we really cannot resist, food.
So because of the jam-packed agenda,
That's right.
each day, and how was the experience with? I'm sure you have, you have contestants from all the countries.
That's right.
So you have to actually mingle with each other.
Oh yes, yes.
Were there any languages barrier or?
Okay, I think in different pageants.
Oh, because it's a Miss Chinese,
Yeah,
Miss Chinatown.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's not true. When you have a Miss Chinese International, we do fly in, candidates from Canada, or we are talking about US. We have representative as well. As long as you are Chinese, you represent that nation.
So it doesn't mean that you have to speak Chinese.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
we just that you are Chinese.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember I had Miss Tahiti.
Okay.
And Miss Tahiti don't speak Chinese, but
I
she's
see.
Chinese.
Okay.
Yeah, so but when I went to Miss World is the biggest contest in the world. So we
Yes.
have like 120 candidates, and I would say there were a lot of Western girls. They're from South America.
Yes.
They speak mostly Spanish or the French and all that. There might be a little bit of a language barrier, but that
as
didn't stop us.
But as Singaporean, I think there shouldn't be a problem because we are
Yeah.
bilingual.
Yeah, at
speak
least we
English.
can always speak
Yeah.
English, but they don't speak much of English. But when we play together, it's always the icebreaker. So
Right.
I have no problem making friends with them.
Right.
So even though that it's like some time back, I still kept in touch with the girls even to today. So it's really like an experience of a lifetime.
From your first competition, which was the Miss Singapore
Miss Singapore Chinatown, and then we go to Miss Chinese International.
So from then onwards, you went on to the next one, which is Miss.
I went to Miss World University, and that was in Korea. And then I went to Miss Globe, and then when I came back, I took part in Miss Singapore World. Then I went to Miss World.
Oh, I
Yes.
see. Wow.
Yes.
So that took you to different parts of the world.
That's right.
From Hong Kong, then to Korea.
Korea, and then I went to Albania.
Albania.
Yes, have
Wow.
you ever been there?
I have not been there, but I know, I have heard of this
Yes.
place.
So I went to Albania and I stayed there for like 1.5 months. And then for Miss World that year, we went to Sanya.
Sanya, yes.
Yes, so consecutively, Miss World were having their competitions there for like 5 years or so, 3 or 5 years. Yeah.
So tell us, when you were in Korea, do you have in Korea, because it's not unlike Hong Kong, where Hong Kong we have no problem, right?
Yeah,
Talking
language,
Cantonese,
yes.
香港有咩問題? No problem, but in Korea, how? Because we unless you speak
Okay,
Korean,
we do
but
have a
the language
chaperone.
problem.
We have a chaperone.
Yes.
And then we also have a translator with us. So it's not much of a problem.
Yes.
Everything
Yeah.
is taken care of. Usually when
Okay.
it's on international stage, they do take good care of the girls.
So do you girls share room, or is one to a room?
We have to share room. So it's
Share
usually
room.
2 girls in a room. And for myself, I usually will be paired with Miss China or Miss Malaysia.
Oh, why? Is there a fixed protocol in all this
I
pairing?
think, because in Singapore, like you said, we are very bilingual. And Miss China, she speaks Chinese. So there I come in handy. I can always have her translate whatever she wants in English. And for Miss Malaysia, then we have a common, language, because they speak more like they're Chinese, so they're their English may not be as good, so I will help them in a way as well.
Okay.
So communication-wise, easier.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think
see.
I made good friends with them, and for the longest time, they're still, keeping in touch with me.
So because the period of sharing room is a long period.
That's right.
What happens if your roommate is you cannot get along? Are you able to feedback to the chaperone and request for change?
Oh yes, of course.
Right.
Very seldom the girls don't get along, but you can always make a request. But the organizers will try their best. But it's, we always try first. Usually the girls are quite accommodating,
Right.
so we don't have much problem with them.
I think maybe the contestant also dare not voice out. Yeah, if they are unhappy, because you are.
Then you're putting a a bad note, and then
Yes.
organizers say, yeah, this girl's so mafan.
Yes, isn't it?
Yeah. So we try to minimize the problems as much as possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm sure the training, the tight agenda, that you have to rehearse and so forth. On the actual day, okay, how was your feeling? Share with us, because I know taking part in any competitions are never easy,
right.
because you have that anxiety. Some people may have stage fright, like facing an audience or facing so many people in front of you.
That's right.
How was that feeling? Talk about the first experience, because subsequently you already gained the experience. It may not be that difficult
scary,
or that challenging.
Yeah, okay.
Your first experience, how was it then?
I think for myself, before I joined the competition, I was already a model, and as a model,
You were a model.
Yes, I was a model.
In which agency?
I was a
Singapore?
Phantom.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
So you did catwalks and all that.
Catwalk, photo shoots, photography as well.
Wow.
So with the experience, I think I don't really have a stage fright. Even when we have Q&A and public speaking, because I was trained from young with the Trinity College of London for public speaking. So I don't really get stage fright. But during the actual competition,
Yes.
the finals, when they
Yes.
were announcing the results,
Right.
I tell you, although I
was
have
it?
a lot of experience,
Yes.
but my heart was almost
all
popping out.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yes.
Because
So no matter
Yes.
how much experience you have, I will still feel.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's just overwhelming,
Yes.
like everybody is waiting for the result, and
Yes,
there you
and there's so
are.
many good candidates,
Yes.
and you try your best, and of course, you can't control the results. So it was really exciting. It's like 中马票, It's just that 中马票 you cannot
I think,
prepare.
sorry, 中马票 is easier because you get to know it, you just go and collect money. But this one is
You
not.
can't control.
Yeah,
you can't control.
yeah.
So I think, like I said, it's experience of a lifetime. So no regrets, and it's something that you will tell, your future generations about it. Even to today, my kids are always interviewing me about this.
Really?
Yes.
So at that moment, because you were crowned Miss Singapore World. Okay, so we go back to your last competition.
Okay.
The Miss Singapore World.
Okay.
So when they announced, of course, they normally will announce the second runner-up.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
They usually have the top 5 first.
Yeah. Top 5, then second runner-up, first runner-up. So normally, okay, the 5 of them were already the
So
one of the 5 will be the Miss Singapore
yes,
World, right?
one of them,
So
yes.
they will announce. So when you got to see like only
2 person or 3 person left.
2 or
right?
3,
Yes.
yeah, left on the stage. So it's either one of you.
Yes.
How was your feeling? I think
Okay.
that is.
Just like what you see on TV, all the girls are like,
Yeah.
It's
Was it
real.
That's real.
It's real.
唔係做戲嘅。
My God. 真係㗎. I mean, okay, when we did our Q&A, we more or less know how we fare during in the competition. But of course, then again, results we cannot control. You see, you don't know who the judges like.
Yes.
So down to the last 2 or last 3 person, I tell you.
So tell me. So,
真係,
when they announce,
you really,
really,
like that is not fake.
Okay. Tears.
Till now, I
and
tell
any
you.
tears. sometimes we see beauty queens tearing or crying.
I think it's different reactions. For me, I didn't tear, but I was very overwhelmed, and everything happened so quickly. They just wanted you know, to be crowned, put on your sash. Do you want to take a look at my sash later? I'll show you.
No, okay, I will, because after you're crowned, you will have to route Chao right? Can you please show us? Let's have a look at the sash.
Ta-da!
You know, it is a privilege, you know,
Today,
because you don't get we don't get to
Jun,
know many beauty queens, okay, in our lives.
Yeah, so this is my sash.
Yes.
And the minute they announce, they put on your...
I'll put on for you.
Oh,
Let's
thank
rehearse,
you. Also,
you know?
this is a previous queen and you're putting on a new queen, okay?
Yes. No, you know, I'm going to announce the winner of Miss Singapore World 2005, Ms Lisa Huang. Yeah, it's really like that. Right, show us. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's pretty, you know. It's really an experience.
Yes, it's really an experience of a lifetime. So,
Let me help you.
Thank you. So it's something that you know, I'll remember, and the international experience is something that money cannot buy. Shanghai money cannot buy.
Correct. I don't have a crown here. Otherwise, we'll complete the
And
entire
we have to give you a
act.
scepter, and then they have to wear a robe on you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so different competitions they have.
What do you call that?
A scepter.
Scepter, okay.
A scepter. I didn't bring it today, but when I have the chance, I'll bring it to you. And show you. And then I have crowns. And before the main competition, we actually have you know, like mini competitions. So we will crown Miss Beautiful Eyes, Miss Body Beautiful, and all that.
They will have like Miss Photogenic.
That's right.
Miss Friendship, you know,
That's right.
things like that.
Yeah. So we will have all these small contests, and then on the actual day, we will give out all these subtitles together with our main title. Yep.
Now, before I ask the next question, you know, about beauty queens, you know, I know you are thirsty.
来，我们干杯。
干杯. This is Ginseng Oolong Tea.
Cheers.
Let's continue after this. 口干的吗？
喝了这个会发财，喝了这个会健康长寿，对不对，Jun？会健康漂亮，
对，
减肥，
身体健康。
对。It's very nice.
人参乌龙 ，Ginseng Oolong，有点干干的。
对，它就是 the fusion of these two它有那个很强的那个味道。对。
Okay, the next phase, you know, that the next thing that I want to actually know is, you know, that competitions, beauty pageants in Hong Kong, where we always tune in to TVB. You know, I have so many Hong Kong friends. I go to Hong Kong very often.
I'm sure.
You know,
Yeah.
in Hong Kong, they pay a lot of attention. They give a lot of publicity,
That's right.
awareness, you know, not only because that TVB is the organizer, maybe, you know, but it is almost like
It's a whole nation thing.
Yeah, it is in the lifestyle of any Hong Konger, you
That's
know.
right.
So even until like my Hong Kong sifu, although he has been in Singapore for so long,
佢都要睇香港小姐選美，
because it's like their lifestyle from
That's right.
young, you know.
That's right.
Back home here, when I look at our Miss Singapore beauty pageants, there is no publicity. There is absolutely no coverage, you know. Why was that so?
I think we had more then.
Yes.
Back then we had more, you know, coverage. In fact, I was the first girl who managed to appear on the front page of Straits Times.
Right.
That was my crowning moment, and I was the first girl. But it's not like a perpetual thing. Not every girl gets it, and you know, I was a lucky one. I think the major newspapers and all the magazines they do feature me, but subsequently I think. It gets quieter. So I actually feel quite sad for the girls because they put in equally as much effort.
Because last time I think we still do see like the beauty pageants being covered on TV, you know, even on our mainstream newspapers and so forth, you know. But I also know from year 2008, TVB or not TVB, sorry, we're in Singapore here, MediaCorp no longer telecast that, no longer give that coverage. You know, so, and I feel very sad about it because it should be our national pride.
Okay, that goes back down to being, having a national education. So the thing is that, when you talk about Hong Kong,
Yeah.
it's actually in them, it's in their blood. It's like they really want to watch the show. They really 很崇拜, and they really just want to
Yeah,
watch
everyone
it.
wants to
Yes,
be a
the viewership.
香港小姐, you
係
know.
啦，你唔係香港小姐，你都好想睇
Because
下。
once you're 香港小姐, right, you're given your
contract.
inroad, your
Yes.
inroad to stardom,
That's
something
right.
like.
So in Singapore, we don't have that. We don't have the direct contract. I think it goes back to national education. If we can educate the people to be more supportive, then people will want to watch the show. And if people watch the show, viewership will go up. Why is MediaCorp not broadcasting it? Because viewership is low. They can't make money, and that's why they have to scrape it, right? So if we can up the viewership, then they'll be more willing to broadcast it.
Yes.
And then when they're more willing to broadcast it, they will spend more money, or the government can actually endorse it, like how they endorse all
Exactly.
the athletes, like
Exactly.
swimmers or tennis
Yes.
players. If we can do that with a little bit help from the government, then more sponsors will come in.
Yeah.
When more sponsors come in, we have more resources, we have better prize money, we can attract better girls.
Because I also know, we all know Miss Venezuela always clinch, the top awards for
At least
many
in the top
years.
10,
Yeah. I believe I heard somewhere that they actually have a school
That's
to
right.
actually groom and cultivate all this potential.
Yes, from what I understand from Miss Venezuela is that it is like their rice bowl, it's their dream. So a lot of little girls from young, they will audition to go to the school, okay? And this is like a beauty queen school. So from young, when they're like 4 or 5 years old, they will audition to go into the school. And from there, they will handpick and choose and groom everything from catwalk to personal grooming, public speaking, acting, dancing, everything. Everything.
Yes.
And they will choose the best girl
I see.
to go for the major competitions.
From like primary standard.
Primary standard, really.
Right.
So it's just like in China, they join all the gymnastic and all
Yes.
that from young, right?
Yeah.
Same. So this one from young, they select the girls.
Oh, okay.
And it's really like it's like a pride to them, to the nation. Whichever girl the organizer chooses, everybody loves her. They just give her all the applause.
So it explains why Miss Venezuela is always clinching the title.
Yeah, because if you don't have the trainings and the resources given to her, then it's not going to work. It's like a baby, right? If you don't bring the baby to school, then the baby won't know ABCs. It's the same.
So do you think in Singapore we should have a school to actually groom all this Miss Singapore potentials?
Yeah, okay. I think in Venezuela, because their population is pretty big, so they can afford a school to be ran like 24 like a whole year long. But for us, maybe we can do it as a part-time. At least we have a school that if parents are interested, they can bring their boys and girls. Not only girls, right? We have boys competition. We have Mr. Singapore. We have Mr. World, Mr. Universe, Manhunt International.
So many titles.
So I think at the same time, parents also have to adjust their mindset a little bit, because we are very academic driven. We want our kids to study and study and study.
Correct.
So they hardly have time for anything.
Yes.
So if they do have time, okay, we're going to play piano, or maybe go swimming, be an athlete. But how come they don't want to explore being a beauty queen?
Thank you so much, Lisa, because it's really an insight. Yeah.
You're welcome.
With this chat with Lisa, we not only get to know what the excitement was, how would one feel, when you that kind of feeling when the result was announced.
That's right.
More importantly, I would like to share, about this pageant and what Singapore has taken, the direction towards all these beauty pageants. Since 2008, MediaCorp has stopped giving coverage and publicity to all this Miss Singapore, be it Miss Singapore World,
Even the
Miss Singapore
papers,
Universe.
it's not really.
Yes, and I think it should not be like this, because regardless, I think Miss Singapore, be it Miss Singapore Chinatown, Miss Singapore World, Miss Singapore Universe, It is a national pride. It is a national event. Everything should not be looking at bottom lines, whether you make money out of it or not, especially when it comes to national projects like
That's
such.
right,
You know,
that's right.
in Singapore, we have many beautiful girls on the street.
We do. We
You
really
know,
have a lot of
everywhere.
beautiful girls.
Unless Singapore is not proud of your own girls. You know, if you are proud of the Singapore girls, I think maybe the Singapore Tourism Board or whichever ministry that has an interest or who has the
capacity,
regulation on this pageants, you should maybe rethink and to revive this, to make it our national pride.
That's
you know,
right.
because it really represents Singapore, and because it represents Singapore, when I knew that MediaCorp is no longer covering it, I was very furious. I was asking why. You know, such a big pageant, why is our national TV not covering it? We are not doing Singapore justice, you know, in that aspect.
I think we definitely can do more. I'm
Yes.
sure. With the government help, we can.
You cannot expect something to work, then you invest in it. You should invest in it, and because of the product that you are showing, that you are marketing, you will get more advertisers and sponsors. It is not the other way around.
That's
you know?
right.
Do you know that TVB actually covers from the runner-up stage? You know, the finalists, when they pick the 15 finalists.
Yes. Even the auditions.
Yes, the
Yep.
auditions, you know, right up to the final moment.
Yeah.
It is an entire program. It is so well made, you know. They are not short of sponsors, they are
Yeah.
not short of advertisers.
In fact, they actually had the liberty to choose their sponsors.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because it is such a well-watched program, you know, everybody would want to go back to their TV.
That's right.
Hey, tonight 係
今晚香港小姐啊。
香港小姐, you know. I am a patriotic Singaporean. I want to be proud of our Miss Singapore, whatever, be it Miss Singapore Chinatown, Miss Singapore World. So long as there is this word Singapore,
Yep.
we should
You're
take
right.
pride in it. It is a national event. We should not hide it, you know.
That's right.
So Singapore Tourism Board, I hope you can do something about it.
I think it's you mentioned it very well.
Yes.
And we do hope to see more improvements on the project.
Yes, it should not be everything. There must be a profit or dollars and cents. Some national event you just cannot use money to
Yeah.
measure, you know. So that's what
Yeah,
I
I
mean.
think it is
Yeah.
something that is like our pride and joy, you know. You
Yes.
must take it as, you know, our baby. We are sending our baby to university and we want the best.
Yes. So I hope someone out there, the regulators,
Yeah, listening to us.
someone with this authority can relook into this, you know,
Yes.
make us proud, you know, make the
Yes.
girls in Singapore proud, you know, that we always have this beauty queen representing Singapore. Yeah. With this, thank you very much,
Thank you,
Lisa.
Jun, for having
thank
me.
you, thank you for
everyone
coming
for
here.
viewing.
Thank you. I hope this topic is interesting to some viewers out there, you know, and of course I'm trying to share this message whereby Miss Singapore or any such pageants should not be neglected, you know, because it carries the word Singapore, okay? So with this, let's look forward to the next episode. I have my special friend with me in the next episode, Miss Jaslyn Lai. Look out for it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, I've forgotten about the gift.
Oh,
you see, I
really
always,
that.
yes,
Thank
of course,
you.
a small gift
Thank you.
to thank
dear.
you for your
Thank you.
time.
Thank you so much.
Over here.
Thank you. It's
Thank
my
you.
pleasure. Thank
Thank
you
you.
everyone for viewing. Thank you, Jun.
Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. This part of Lunch with Jun, I'm specially going to introduce to you our brand in Kuala Lumpur, BREADSTORY. It is a boutique bakery chain in Kuala Lumpur and Langkawi in Malaysia. We have, right now, I think it's like 23 outlets since 2002. So, with this, for those viewers who are in Malaysia, you will know this is a household brand. For BREADSTORY followers, you know that we have our signature products, tomato bread, durian bread. We also have the mushy rainbow cake, which is the blue and rainbow cake. It is the most all-time favorite. We also have the crispy cookies. The crispy cookies is, you cannot stop at one can. The crispiness of it makes you eating it non-stop. We have 4 flavors: pistachio, coffee, almond chocolate, peanut, crispy cookie, and also cashew nuts. So 4 flavors. Of these 4 flavors, my favorite is still the peanut and the cashew nut. I cannot stop eating. I just can't stop at one container, just one can of it. And of course, to go on, we have all the lovely breads, our waffle range. We have all kinds of waffles, be it sweet or savory. We also have loaves and everything else. Anything you want in a confectionery, look for BREADSTORY.